This initiative really came from the fact that there's big challenges that each organisation can't tackle on its own, and how we set up the support mechanisms, pull together different organisations and people and then fund new ideas hasn't really been done before. My role in the innovation ecosystem is really creating the infrastructure of support for entrepreneurs, innovators and change makers, and have worked on Mesh Points to really enable that as a way to pull together the whole ecosystem and fund what's needed next to create that change.
Impact Seed focuses on social enterprise, on impact investment and on impact measurements. In terms of our role in the innovation ecosystem, I suppose we're really interested in things that are generating social, environmental and cultural returns, and we're really interested in thinking about innovation more broadly than just startups. So, how are we looking at how we're being innovative to create a better community and society for everyone?
Today I'm representing the modern renaissance. What's the modern renaissance? Well, if you see what's happening in the world, with climate change and inequality, we can see that the systems are broken. And so what happens after these systems sort of need to evolve? You kind of need to experiment with what comes after this system, the way that you would experiment and test and learn with a startup. So the modern renaissance is a sandbox to test out those experiments that will be the new civic templates of the future.
I'd love to see IPS Foundation delivering support to lots of Indigenous entrepreneurs across the region in 2030, and I'd like to see lots of successful Indigenous entrepreneurs, particularly in the area of sustainable enterprise. We want to give Aboriginal people the opportunity to care for country and live on country, work on country, while being part of the mainstream economy and helping them to earn a living for themselves and their communities.
I think we'd be solving a lot more social issues. I think we'd have a lot more self-sustaining kind of innovation ecosystem, one where you don't necessarily have to leave Perth to achieve the things you want to achieve, and probably one where you can achieve everything you want to achieve from Perth while still going if you need to.
Realising what the most important things are in our lives, which is relationships. And that's really inspired me to think about innovation and society in a really different way, putting humans and relationships at the centre of it.
This is designed as an open initiative for anyone who's wanting to create a more innovative society to get involved, whether that's through their organisation or individually. We've got our Mesh Points Innovative Society Constellation to bring together a whole range of different organisations that are working towards this common goal. We have a fund where if you have an idea, you can actually access funding to support that. And then we've got an index to actually measure the impact of this initiative over the next 10 years. If we are successful in creating a much more innovative society by 2030, it gives everyone an opportunity, no matter where they're from, to start up an idea and then get all the support they need to grow that idea, to have a bigger impact on our community, the economy and our environment.